Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Well, the event is in full swing, and by that I mean the Halloween event. That which has come and spawned from the cryptic message sent in binary that was soon translated to ASCII, and also the wave file that he's watching the stones, etc, etc. This has manifested itself in a Galnet entry about a ghost ship that's arrived in the Chan system. Now, this gives a little bit of information in Galnet around the following systems, not only the Chan system, which is where the ship actually resides around the 5th planet, but also around other ships as well, where a calculated trajectory has been made, particularly HIP 61595 and HIP 64011, with HIP 65201 as well. Now, the Adamaster will be in orbit and left in orbit and not towed away for the foreseeable future. So it's worthwhile getting yourself over there and taking a look. And that's exactly what I'm doing in this video. So this video will contain spoilers, so by all means stop now if you don't want to see what's going on. But I've hit right into the Chan system and you can see I'm outside the 5th planet. I've scanned it, there's the rings. There's panite rings in there as well. A few other nice materials. But there's the ghost ship, just on the dark side of this particular planet. Surprise, surprise. Yes, folks, it's very dark. So with the ghost ship selected, we're off. So as I mentioned, there's quite a few materials in the area. When you drop in, you can also see the ghost ship. Quite a few materials are spewed forth from the cargo holds. Very interesting as well. I've always got some collector limpets to go and pick them up, but it's always worthwhile getting in there and scanning the ship. Scanning the ship's going to release all the data point information, and there's some escape hatches, there's some cargo hatches, etc, etc. Also a hackable terminal, and also the ship's logs. So scanning it with your data link scanner will reveal all these points and stop you from messing about and trying to find them without it. And there's not an awful lot of use for that data link scanner, but scanning megaships is particularly one of those items. So, the only problem I've got with this particular part of this quest, this mission, whatever you want to call it, around the 2020 Halloween, is it's so dark, right? Would it have killed them to put a little bit of light on this? I mean, you get the idea of the ship, right? And there it is. But, like, you know, do something, come on Frontier, do something with a bit of light sometimes. That would be something, I think, you know? I mean, alright, I know the darkness adds to the mystery and all the rest of it, but you want to typically see what you're doing and appreciate the beauty and graphics of Elite Dangerous. So this part of the quest I thought was very interesting. However, could have done with a little bit more light. Now, I've added a post effect to try and boost up some of the detail, and so you can actually see something on the screen as well. Lots of damage around this ship, as you can see, lots of rents in the outer hull when you do your fly past as well. But all this light was actually delivered by the two little lights on the front of this asp. But when you put the filter through it, it does look a bit better. There's the hackable data transmitter, which you can hack. I did bring, on a subsequent mission, because I came back to the ship, some hackable limpets as well, but that didn't do me any favours. I was unable to hack the cargo holds as well. But when I did drop back in, there were more materials to pick up. By all means, go around and interrogate the actual data points, just for completeness, but it doesn't actually give you any additional information. When you do go and check out the log, the ship's log, which is at the front of the ship on the big round bulbous part of the ship, it does give you a message, and that message then points you and gives you clues for further points on your quest. Now it's a bit difficult to read, so I've enlarged it with picture-in-picture on the screen. So we got the departure under private license, and then the next system is entering a system with a single K-class star and 11 bodies. Headed for the 3rd body, arrived at a listening post. So we know there's a listening post in a system with a single K-class star and 11 bodies. We'll go and try and find that. Then as we move down, it enters a single system with an M-class star. Then it says heading as well. So as we continue down the list, it's going to give us more spoilers, more clues to the rest of this particular item. So we got it's heading for a metal body. The outpost latitude is 11.86. Retrieve, ... cargo, emergency, initiated, whatever, you know, whatever this says. But it is a little part of the puzzle that we've currently got at the moment. Piece them all together, do some cunning looks at the trajectory of the ship. Of course, we've also got some information from Galnet. Now, something that an awful lot of people don't tend to check, they just go straight for the particular item, in this case the ghost ship, is the local Galnet entries. Well, I headed over to Conti Observatory, particularly to go and buy some Hatchbreaker Limpet controller. And when you get there, right, and you've done all the normal stuff, like, you know, turn in your cartographic data, you can see local Galnet news. The secret of the Adamaster, okay, which is a local bit of information where it says a private investigator has uncovered some background to the derelict megaship that recently arrived in this system. Little is known about the Adamaster, which returned on autopilot after 200 years with no sign of its crew, but an experienced detective has come out of retirement to take on this task. So this local resident, this Benjamin Chester, has done some scouring of databases and found out that, you know, even though it was originally owned by Azimuth Biochemicals, it was then taken over by Pharma Sapien, but both have now liquidated long ago. It's been 200 years at least, right? Either way, no mission records exist, but the service crew reports mention that the Adamaster's passengers included scientists, engineers, and some kind of military. He unearthed a flight plan logged on October 3111 and plotted a course towards Barnard's Loop, with fuel for approximately 370 light years, and was scheduled to bypass or pass the HIP 39748 system and the HIP 33386 systems. So now we've got some additional systems we can look at, all right, which ties up nicely as well with what we found from Galnet. So it's always worthwhile as well checking local news reports and not going directly for the shiny object, in this case the ghost ship, the Adamaster. So that's the first part of the puzzle. Thanks very much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more. More on this puzzle coming, but let's see how it all unfolds out over the next couple of days. I've been Ricardo. Thanks for watching. See you soon.